Alright, welcome back, guys. We're out here today. We're gonna try to do a little something. I've been out a little bit. I had a surgery on my stomach. We're getting back kind of in the move of things, moving around. I got my sidekick right here. She's gonna be with me today, and huh? There's a spider web on me. You better come on. Come on. Run.
Help me.
A what?
A spider web's on me.
What happened?
I just got in a spider web accidentally.
Oh, is it gone now?
No.
Here. Did I get it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you ready to go now?
Mm-hmm.
So what are we gonna do today? Huh? What do you want to do today?
I just want to go to Chick-fil-A.
Oh, that's it. You hungry? My daughter loves Chick-fil-A. It's the best food ever. If she could eat there every day, she would eat there every single day. So y'all just hang tight. We're fixing to try to. I ordered a O-ring exhaust. It's like a O-ring exhaust flange cutter, and what it does is you take the LS head is what it works on, mostly the cathedral style head. It actually takes and cuts a groove in the exhaust flange, so you can actually run an O-ring like the monster Frankenstein heads. But we ordered this thing from Nicky Bobby Inc. He does a lot of fabricating and he builds all kinds of stuff. It's really awesome setup. So we're gonna try to take and pull. Got quite a few set of heads here. I'm just gonna try to pick one. That's the most easiest to get to.
Dad,
what, baby?
there's a spider right there.
Where?
Right under there.
There's another spider up under there?
There's a spider. I'm for real.
Okay. It'll be fine. I've got a 243 head right here. Probably just gonna take this head. More than likely, I'm just gonna take this head and move it in here. And what it does is here it takes and cuts a perfect circle right here for an O-ring. And so I'm gonna take this head here, and one of my buddies, what you doing? One of my buddies over at Air Fuel and Spark, he actually has a water blaster. He has a water blaster cabinet, and it'll clean it up really good. So we're gonna head over there after I get my daughter some food, because she don't play. She be ready to eat. And so we're gonna take and head over there after I get her something to eat and let her play for a little bit. And I'm gonna kind of set y'all up and go over the blast cabinet, and we'll see how good it gets the head and see how clean it, how it cleans it up and everything else. And as soon as we do that, then we'll get back to my shop. We'll head on back out to my shop, and we'll get the head set up and everything. And I'll show you that the piece that I got from Nicky Bobby. But we'll check back with y'all here shortly. All right, man. And guys, we're back again. Made it over here to my buddy Drew's. Called in a favor so I can use his Water Blaster 3000 GT, and we're gonna try to get this head all cleaned up and everything, and hopefully we'll get it all worked out, and y'all stick with me. Like she scared herself more than me. Do what? Shortly.
Oh, sure, Popsicle lady leaves and it's time to go. I see how it is. Think it'd help if you turn the pump on?
It probably would.
Yeah.
First time using
Take
it.
your foot off that for a sec. Alright, yeah, you got good flow. Now you go. Alright, now, I was in polishing mode. You know, so I have it at like 40 PSI. What do you want?
Alright, I mean, it looks like it's doing pretty decent, but I mean, it's up to you. That's plenty. It's doing really good. I mean, we can. Oh yeah.
With, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And sorry, I did buy some Rain-X for this, and I haven't had the chance to put it on there yet.
It's fine. You can still see it pretty decent.
Doing gaskets sucks, man, because it always comes back up and
Honestly, this thing right here is really amazing for this. Holy moly.
yeah, that's what I mean. Eventually just doing it by feel. So I'll do some Rain-X, and I was thinking I might make like a little spray bar, you know, sprays on the window.
That keeps it clean? Yeah.
You have fresh water in there too. If you want to wash off the window.
Alright. This is the Blaster 3000. It cleans parts really, really good. Does it clean hands? I don't know if we would want to try to clean our hands in this baby. Probably would not do a it would not do a justice on our hands if we were to hit it on our hands. You want some drink? Okay, Daddy'll get it for you, okay? That gives you a vision of what this cabinet does. I mean, it is unreal. I mean, literally unreal. We're gonna finish this thing, go ahead and finish it up and get it all moved around. Close her back up.
What, baby?
I don't know. Yeah, you can sit right here, baby. That's it, guys. I'm gonna I've done half the head to where you can actually see the difference in the cleaning and the side that I didn't clean. So it's definitely amazing. We're gonna let that sit for a minute, drain a little bit, and we'll pull it out. Only got one hand. Well, can't really see it that great. Let's move it around. This is the one not done. And this is the one that's done. Inside the head. It's a world of difference. Huge difference. And that's it. Now we'll get her dried off and then we'll go get her set up and back at my shop and we'll do the O-ring. We appreciate Drew letting me use this thing. It's definitely made it
When I use it for 8 hours straight.
as clean as possible. Yeah, we didn't use it for 8 hours straight, but he uses this thing most of the time for 8 hours straight. Abusing it.
Oh yeah. Nice little piece. Adding that hose in there is huge. You can just wash everything down when you're done.
Yeah, the hose definitely made really.
That should be standard equipment.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
And like you said, once you do the actual the piece with the rain X and everything, it'll.
I think so. I don't know if it'll be perfect, but you know, can't hurt.
Oh yeah. Oh
You
yeah.
know, too, because of what I was doing, I'm running this pretty abrasive heavy.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty thick. You know, I think they said to use like 12 or 10 or 12 pounds of abrasive, and I got like 25 in there.
And you changed the actual head in there and all too, right?
Changed all the hoses. Well, they had a 3/8 hose, and I'm using a 3/4 inch.
Oh yeah, yeah, most definitely.
Well, my thing is, I mean, if you got a compressor, you should be using all of it.
Not some of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Awesome. Are you ready to go? Huh? What in the world? You already got wore out? You done worked so hard today. What's going on? All right, let's go. We finna head on back to the house and get in my shop, and then we can show y'all the new O-ring exhaust tool. And my baby girl, she's gonna film. You gonna film? Huh?
No.
Okay. So how good was the Chick-fil-A?
It was so good.
What'd you eat? Huh? What'd you eat? Chicken nuggets?
Tenders.
Chicken tenders? Did you eat all of them? Yeah. Did you get all your ice cream after you ate all your food? Yeah. You ready to take a nap now? Guys, we're back at my shop, and we're gonna try to take and get this head set up, and once we get it set up, then we can take and put a set y'all up, and we can start the process of trying to take in and cutting the O-ring for the exhaust port. I was right here. I just got one right here. I'm gonna slide it on here and taking pretty much just get y'all set up. I'll pull the motor out right here. Kind of pull it out of the way a little bit, and we'll get the head set up on there. And we got that set up, and then we'll take and pull this thing, pull it out here to where we can lay our O-ring out. And I've got my little table pretty much set it up, and I'll be able to be able to rotate the motor up some. And man, that blaster just done a amazing job. You can kind of see where they were still dirty from before, and then just major. Alright, so I'm gonna get y'all set up, and then we're gonna try to turn this thing out and see how it goes. Alright guys, got my cart out. We're gonna take and I've got some of my stuff on here as far as my skirter with the oil. Nick said that we needed to use oil on this and not like WD-40 or anything like that, because it tries to get stuck. So we need to keep this thing oiled up. And I'm gonna get this thing taken out so I can show y'all how pretty much how it all works. Gotta put my hands back on it. I have so much stuff that's all weight. I got spread out, and I haven't been in the shop for a good little while, so I'm trying to kind of get everything back together, back in order. Bear with me. I know I got it here somewhere. Well, I think I know where it's at. I've got a few things that I move around here and there. Where? Here it is. There we go. We'll get this thing, we'll get it pulled out and check it out, see what all come with it. Get it cut open, and we'll go from there. Get a razor blade. Get that thing cut open. So we got the McMaster-Carr O-rings for the exhaust ports. He included those with the kit. Got a pretty cool little sticker. Thank you for that, Nick. And here is the cutter. So it's pretty much right here. Just kind of, it has a blade on the inside of this, and it bolts up to the head. You have an adjuster to where you can actually adjust the height of the blade, and you gotta, the way that he explained it was, is you have to slowly turn it, and see what this is. You have to slowly feed the blade into the actual piece itself. And, okay. And he included 3 more guides and 1 more blade is what we got in this package here. So basically, like I say, this thing comes apart. It has 2 pieces. This piece slides in here, so you have to keep this oiled up, you know, to turn the actual piece. And then you just get a ratchet and a socket, and then just slowly turn this piece around while you're still lubricating the piece on the actual head. So what it is so say we got the head right here, and then you have 2, you know, it has 2 slots right here to where you're able to adjust the, you have to check and make sure that the ride height around the port is correct. You don't want to take and do any, you know, if you go to cut one, you don't want it to cut all the way up against this piece right here and then like halfway take this off. So we're gonna play with that, and the best way I've always found is to mark stuff like this right here is actually take you some painter's tape and lay some painter's tape down on it, and then you'll actually be able to mark it and cut around, which I think Nick actually made a video of how he done his, and it, you know, it marked it that same way. And we took and woo, it's hot out here, man. We got our tape. We're gonna lay out some tape on this piece here, and then we'll get right back after it. All right, so what we got is there's a little Allen key or Allen head bolt that goes in there, and it actually takes and pushes the guide lower, so you can actually, you know, push that piece up in there. And so we're gonna go get an Allen head to match that piece there, and go ahead and get a socket. There we go. Got my Allen head, got my ratchet. We're fixing to take and put that on there. And we're going to grab a couple bolts to stick in the head. Take and get that stuck in the head, find a hole, puncture a hole. Man, these gnats are about to tote me off. It's that South Georgia heat. This ain't no joke. Ain't no joke at all there. Whew. Something serious. Whew. One day we'll take him, maybe get some AC in this dude. That would be great. But for the time being, we just had to tough it out. It's the best way to be, I guess. Only way to be. Alright, so we're gonna get us a get us the thing set up right here with these bolts. Get that put up there, which it don't matter. Works a little bit better on that side, on that setting, because it has two different provisions on this tool, so you can put it on either side. Make sure we get this thing set up and before we go to cutting into the head. Don't want to go too crazy. Get us a little oil, set up in this. Got it set up. Yep, this thing right here wants to be a booger. Don't want to set up right. There we go. There we go. So you just basically want to take and squirt you a little bit of oil up in this piece here. Get it lubed up really nice. Even though that we're cutting the tape, just kind of trying to show you the process of how it's actually doing this. All right. Sorry guys, I had a phone call and didn't realize that I didn't hit record start recording again. Alright, so what we got here is I just kind of shaved a small spot in there so you can kind of see how it's going to actually make. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. Well, yeah, you can see it on the camera. But yeah, like I say, it looks to be pretty well centered up all around. So we're gonna continue on and try to go ahead and get that. Let me get y'all set back up right there. We're gonna go ahead and continue on and try to go ahead and cut the groove, and we'll get the O-ring laid in there and see how that, you know, how that piece does. So we're gonna continue on here, and I think it's gonna work out pretty good. I'm over here sweating like a stuffed pig. Whew. I turned the fan on in the back there. It don't do no justice when it's 100 and something degrees outside, or high 90s. It's definitely a hot deal. So we'll grease this dude back up. Get it all greased back up, and then we'll start going after it again. Like I said, you just kind of go through and just slow increments till you get you a good cut in there. It takes time. Got a little snag up in there. Just keep working it a little bit at a time. And a little bit at a time. And just snug it up. Keep snugging it up. This is definitely something I probably wouldn't want to do in the car. This is probably something that I'd want to do outside the car or the vehicle or whatever. It's just my honest opinion. Because you wouldn't have a lot of room to do this on the inside of the engine bay on most cars, depending on, I mean, if you got a full out race car with a, you know, one piece fiberglass front ends where you can get, you know, get directly to it, you know, 100% go for it. But as far as just something on the inside of the engine bay where there's a pile of stuff in there, I would definitely highly suggest doing it. And even possibly, you know, doing it before you even take it to the machine shop, because then you don't have to worry about all the metal shavings and everything else, because they're going to clean the heads and all that stuff anyways. I don't think this would be like an average, you know, must that somebody would want to have to put their cars through, or, you know, do it themselves. But me, we do a pretty good bit, a lot of racing and stuff like that, and then I work on a lot of LS stuff, so to me it was kind of worth it. Me and one of my buddies, we actually got this, and I'm going to end up cutting a bunch of these heads that I have around here, and then I'm going to let him have a go at it and see how much he enjoys it. Alright, so we're starting to get a good bit deeper cuts in here. Now I'm gonna do it a few more times. It has 2 windows in there to where you can actually look and you'll be able to see the groove. But I got a dial indicator to where I actually can check the depth of the O-ring itself, because you don't want to go so deep that the O-ring don't even seal. It goes flat whenever you put your header on, you know. So you don't want to do that. And this is definitely a struggle. Just got to keep it steady. If you get out of whack and you tighten up that Allen too much, it'll try to hang up on you. That's why I'm like going one, you know, barely a quarter, and then taking and, you know, turning it. Then I'll go another revolution, take and turn it in. But all in all, once you kind of get the hang of using this, it's going a lot better. I mean, put some more lube in there. The more lube in there, the better. Most definitely. Keep it moist. And it gets easier and easier. And do you tighten the key up a little bit more? See, once it gets down in the groove, it'll go ahead and cut it on out pretty easily. Get it down. Plus, once you get the actual rhythm of it, then you know. pretty sure y'all don't want to sit here and watch me cut. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take and pull this off, and let you look at the actual what I've got cut in there so far. And probably I'll have to do this probably, I would say maybe three times or so. Take and pull this off. Take and pull that out. You have a bunch of shavings. Depending on what shavings and all, you have, clean that out as much as possible. So y'all can see it's got a groove cut in the actual head itself. So just try to pop that O-ring in there. Pop an O-ring in there. Like I say, with the kit, he includes a set of O-rings. So man, I'd say that's almost perfect right there. I mean, legit perfect near about it. And I hadn't even checked it with the caliber or anything yet. So I mean, that's pretty awesome. That is really, really awesome. Definitely worked really, really well. I mean, that is, you can't ask for for much better than that. I mean, and I mean, it looks there too. So like I say, that is most definitely awesome. It fits in there perfect too. Well, yeah, this is I'm gonna try to get back on top of things. I've just been, like I say, with my surgery and everything, I was just kind of out for a bit, and then finally, finally getting back in the swing of things. Still kind of on light duty. I've got a little small things here and there that I can, do, and we're going to try to eventually, hopefully, once I kind of get everything worked out, going to get back on the wagon. We're going to start trying to go to a couple events, I think in July, and I'm not sure when I'll be able to really get rolling on the S10, but priority, try to go ahead and start on it. I got to put a K member on it. I got to put the front suspension and everything back on it, and I'm going to be doing some different things to it once I start on that. Some of the interior stuff that I need to do, so I can start wiring most of the truck. I can wire most of that. I need to order a anti-roll bar for it. Still got to order a third member for it. just pretty much go in depth with it and just try to go back from front to back and go through everything. And I'll probably, more than likely, I have one of my other 5.3s. I'll probably try to kind of get it put in the truck for the time being while I build the aluminum motor. It's just an iron 5.3, so I'm gonna more than likely put that in there, just get the truck up and going and everything, and then I can swap in the aluminum 5.3. So y'all like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all for coming back. We're gonna try to get back after it. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching.